r/AskReddit. What cinema sin is the most irritating that filmmakers need to stop committing immediately? Stop giving away the whole movie in the damn trailer. There's this movie being advertised about a dog that was lost and has some incredible journey to find its family again. And it ends with this guy saying, "Is that my lost dog?" Oh my god, it is. You came back. I have to imagine that's the ending of the movie. So there's no suspense that maybe the dog won't make it or maybe there's some problem. Nope, we already know how this one ends. I remembered being surprised at that trailer. It was just a condensed version of the entire plot. It showed the dog getting lost, traveling, getting picked up, getting in danger, and returning home. I felt like that trailer saved me $10. Fight scenes that constantly cut to different angles so often you can barely tell what's happening in the fight. I feel like it's gotten better of late though. They do that when the actors are bad at fight choreography and need a lot of takes, looking at you, iron fist. Coffee cups. Just put some damn water in it to stop actors from waving them all over the place. FFS. Every time. Edit. Since people keep commenting that they've never seen this, let me just Google this for you, and apparently it's an old Twitter meme. Empty Cupid's if anyone wants to annoy themselves. Enjoy. God, I hate that. And it's a fresh cup just handed to them and they tip it all the way up like 5-year-old playing Tea Party. I always laugh at that too. Oh, thanks for the piping hot cup of coffee. Now I'll dump it down my chin and chest, lol. Final fight. Bad guy vs good guy. The first 70% of the fight, the good guy is going to get his ass handed to him. He's gonna be slow, stand around waiting for the punch to hit him, and generally just be a way worse fighter than he was throughout the whole movie so far. Then suddenly he gets magical strength from somewhere and fucks up the bad guy. I so loved Taken when the final mastermind guy just got point blank taken out before he could even finish his first sentence. Or when the good guy kills countless goons without a second thought, but has a moral dilemma once he reaches the main baddie. All these hard-working poor delinquents who turn to life of crime largely due to economic factors? No dilemma, kill 'em. But the super wealthy psychopathic fuck who orchestrated all of this? HMM. It's not a narrative trope, but dog shit camera work with 1,000 cuts to make it feel more epic. In ye olden times, martial arts movies had a lot of quick cuts to convey speed, but these were films that lived and died on the beauty of their choreography. More and more Hollywood actions movies emulate that trope, turning action scenes into unwatchable garbage where the camera cuts to a different angle so many times in rapid succession that your brain can't process what you're even seeing. Arguably the nadir of the trend, so far, has been this infamous clip from Taken 3, featuring 15 cuts in 6 seconds for a guy jumping a fence. Yes, the quick cuts communicate speed, but you know what also communicates speed? People moving quickly. The obligatory feedback every time someone steps up to a microphone. They feedback for certain reasons, not just because you are about to use it. SMH. Nervous person goes on a stage. Audience is silent. Step up to microphone. Microphone feedback. Audience mumbles some shit. Nervous person looks off stage to friend. Friend gives them a smile or thumbs up. Nervous person takes a deep breath. Nervous person starts singing. Audience member taps foot. Audience member starts dancing. Whole ducking audience dances. Loud applause. Friend runs on stage. You did it. That is basically beat for beat the end scene in Illumination Sing. The smart friend tells the main character some weird techno babble while they're researching and the main character says, "English please." Then the smart one says it in a way the audience can understand. And half the time it's gibberish. If I can bypass the firewall and rewire the router to hack into the mainframe, we have a shot. Mashes keyboard. I'm in. Wait, I can explain. Proceeds to do everything but explained art. Also, can we get rid of forget everything you think you know from trailers? Forget everything you know. Begins screaming at unfamiliar surroundings and has to go through years of physical, occupational, and psychological therapy to reintegrate into society. I saw a commercial on late night TV. It said forget everything you know about slip covers. So I did. And it was a load off my mind. But then the commercial tried to sell me slip covers, and I didn't know what the hell they were. R.I.P. Mitch. The hero pours vodka over her wounds, uses a half-assed bandage, and isn't bothered by the injury for the rest of the film. The very idea that getting shot through the shoulder is no big deal. If you get shot where most people get shot in movies, you are going to be, at the very least, spending a lot of time with doctors and physical therapists. It also depends who you are in the movie. Henchmen fall down dead from a bullet graze. Hero takes a shot to the chest and still manages to save the day. One guy vs a large group and not getting jumped all at once. Shows like Daredevil and Old Boy worked around this by having fights in cramped halls where it would be very difficult to overwhelm with sheer numbers. But movies like the Old Boy remake, reinterpretation, just use a large room and all the thugs stand around fighting the air, going one at a time to attack the protagonist. Main character's love interest investigates a sound they heard only to find the main character in a compromising position with another person that was forcing themselves on them. The main character's love interest then runs away asking no questions. Like, I know for a fact you heard the guy say stop or get off me, that's why you investigated, so why not ask questions? Wait. I can explain. 40 minutes of pointless drama later. Oh, the explanation is reasonable. Okay. Defusing the bomb with just a second or two left. Hey, we better put a big digital readout on this bomb that we'll never see again, so the hero knows exactly how much time he has to defuse it. If I built a timer like that, I'd make it go off with like 20 minutes to go. Every driving scene that involves talking always has the driver maintaining eye contact with the passenger for more than 10 seconds at a time. Like, who does this in real life? It's incredibly dangerous. When I'm talking while driving, I always keep my eyes on the road. Looking away for a mere 3 seconds at high speed is enough to crash into something. Whenever a character who's driving looks away from the road to talk, and the camera stays on them, I always assume it's to set up a crash, or a truck or other large vehicle is going to come and to focus behind the driver in the shot and crash into the side of the car. Characters who work in very low-paying jobs, yet live by themselves in expensive homes in safe neighborhoods, and there is no explanation of how they can pay for $1 million home on a minimum wage income. Eddie Brock, I'm losing everything. I have past due bills sitting on my counter. Also, I live by myself in a huge apartment in the middle of San Francisco. I hate it when characters have to kiss at the most inappropriate time. Like something bad is gonna happen. That's when they think is the right time to kiss. Hey. This building is gonna collapse on us. Rather than find a way out, let's kiss. Characters initially avoiding calling each other by their names so the audience can immediately know how they are related. Hey sis. What's up, my cousin? Take cover behind the door. There are sniper rounds that can penetrate military vehicles. The fuck is a dog gonna do? Or flip the table and hide behind thin layer of wood. Plus 100 to protection. Gunfire in enclosed spaces followed by conversation. Gunfire is fucking loud, and after a Hollywood firefight without ear protection, all you hear is morp morp morp. You wouldn't understand how hard it is to be an ugly girl. Stop pretending. I know I have a birthmark, wear glasses etc. Wonder Woman did a hilarious mocking of that with, really? You put specs on her and she's suddenly not the most beautiful woman you've ever seen? I hate my flower-shaped birthmark. And I especially despise how it gently accentuates my flowing brow line, whilst perfectly framing and bringing into relief my left eye, which, unlike my hazel right eye, is a hideously iridescent azure blue. Everyone stares at me like I'm some sort of freak in a sideshow, or a Renaissance sculpture in a museum. Just leave me alone. Big romantic confessions of love. Judy, I love the way you eat your painkillers and Pringles together. I love how you wipe your nose on the sleeve of your shirt and offer it to the dog to lick. And I know we've only known each other for a month, where I stalked you, stabbed you, and almost killed your supposedly evil boyfriend, but I'm in love with you. Irrevocably. I know, you are, too. Don't deny yourself of this wonderful, wonderful feeling called love, because honey, I love you even when you wear your panties inside out and go to work like it's no big deal. What I'm trying to say is that I'm the one. I'm the one who'll enjoy watching you turn scarlet in front of this crowd as I make a big, romantic gesture. But the worst in all of that is the girl being "oh you are the love of my life" because in Hollywood movies, creepy can be cute. People being able to see perfectly underwater without a mask goggles. This bugs me every time. When I was a kid I thought something was wrong with me that it hurt to open my eyes underwater. Everyone on TV seemed to do it just fine. Glancing into a misty mirror, then wiping it clean to reveal something bad. I know. Like, just look behind you. I don't like when characters have to verbally fill us in on what should be the unknown. For example, in Planet of the Apes when Franco was talking to Caesar. Caesar would sign, and then Franco would repeat everything before giving his response. I'd like to just hear Franco's responses and get what Caesar was saying through context. Like when a character is on the phone, and the writers feel like they have to explain everything the other character is saying. What's that, Jimmy? You're flying back to Atlanta and you're arriving on the 7 p.m. Sunday flight. And the next scene will be at the airport at 6:45. Did we really need that exposition? Besides high school students always looking like they are in their 20s, they always have amazing hair. Even the background extras have beautiful well done hair. I have been to high schools, it's all buns, frizz, shag and absence of any product use except for a few and goes for some teachers, too. Also, where are the kids with mild acne and wrinkled clothes? Guns that fire an infinite number of rounds without reloading. Unnecessary romance. Oh, it's a film about the fuckabug apocalypse and the main cast consists of a man and a woman who hate each other throughout the whole film? Let them kiss. Nobody ever says goodbye properly on the phone. Nobody has a coherent conversation on a phone. Hello, I'd like to make a reservation. Thank you, hangs up phone. Name? Time? Need blood for some ritual or pact? Let's just slice down our palms, which is an extremely annoying place to have a wound because it means you can barely use your hand anymore without pain. Oh wait. Let's just forget that and let them have full use of their hand in the next fight scene. Seriously, there are so many better places to get blood if they really need it that makes much more sense than that. I remember someone on Reddit saying the best place to cut in this instance would be the butt. Sheds a decent amount of blood without being too painful, or holding you back in a fight. Plus the part where everyone has to touch their cuts together would be hilarious. When going in to explore a house where the bad guy is, no one ever turns a light on, opens every hiding place or turns around to prevent being flanked. This is driving me insane. Oh, I just heard a noise from downstairs in the middle of the night. I'll just go check it out without turning on a single ducking light. Who does that?